So if you want to modify each element inside a list, I really need to talk to you about what's going on when you create a list and when you copy a list into another list variable. So here's my original variable grades, and then here's another variable called bonus. And I chose to run this in this visualizer called pythontutor.com so you can see what's going on behind the scenes. Grades is a variable that points to this list in memory, but bonus, look how it also points to the same list. So if I do a regular assignment like I used to do with normal variables, this list, it just creates what's called a shallow copy, which is sort of like a shortcut to the one list that exists in memory. So if I end up changing bonus, which should be a new list, I'm going to change both bonus and grades because they both point to the same stuff in memory. So let's see what a for each loop does. This beautiful one that I had before. It should be reassigning grade plus 10 to grade for each grade and bonus. But look what happens. It goes up to 85, but then it goes nowhere. It just grabs 95, the next one, makes it 105, goes nowhere, grabs 85, makes that 95, and still goes nowhere. So it's not actually changing the contents of this list, even though this is what I have in the for each loop. So the for each loop does not change the contents of the list. Let's try the good old for loop. So for I in range len bonus, so this will work no matter what the length of this list is. So I take the I, which is 0. I'm adding 10 to bonus at 0, and then storing that back into itself. So 75 should go up to 85, and it does. 95 should go up to 105. 85 should go up to 95. So all that works, but again, I'm changing the one list that's referred to by both bonus and grades. Let me show you a different version. So if I run create grades like I did before, I could make this bonus list out of grades dot copy. So this will create what's called a deep copy, which is a brand new list in memory. Notice how they no longer point to the same thing. So if I end up changing the elements at this list, it will change this one and leave this one unaffected. So that is probably what I want. However, let's see what happens when I do this for loop. 85, 105, 95. So that actually works. But let me create a third one called bonus comp to show you what a list comprehension is and how cool it is. So instead of all this messy code, I want to kind of use the structure that a for each loop has, which is this right here for grade and grades. But this list comprehension reads very, very similar to English. So it basically says, I want to create a list. That's what the brackets means. Create a list, a new list, which contains every grade plus 10 for each grade in grades. Okay, so what that does is it goes into this sort of function thing, creates a new grade for each grade in grades. There it is, 85, 105, 95. So the one that looks like the bonus up here. And then it does this what's called return value. So all of this changes into this, and then it stores that back into bonus comp. So it does a deep copy. So bonus comp points to this brand new one, and it's created just like this one, but it's so beautiful and easy to read. This is a really nice construct in Python. I hope you like it, and I hope you use it.